Okay, I don't have much time, so I'm going to try to make this quick. So, YouTube is really cracking down on a ton of things, including anything that its AI moderation detects as being AI or being similar to AI. And so, I wanted to show you it happened to. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at pronunciation. Let me try to do this.
Those from people like Kurzgesagt, Boy in a Band, the
Kurzgesagt. Yes. So this channel, 25 million subscribers. Yeah, 25 million subscribers. It happened to them. And you might say, hey, these guys, they make the animation and they've made it forever. They were doing this before AI and it looked the same, so this is definitely not AI. No, none of this stuff is AI. So there's a lot of AI animation that I've reacted to, and this is not AI. No, 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 not AI. So why would they get hit? And well, let me show you. We'll go here to this is the channel's YouTube posts. I'm on the post tab right here. Scroll down to 9 days ago. Look at this. YouTube's AI detection kicked us in the face. Every creator's worst nightmare just happened to us. The YouTube algorithm actually blocked us. Yeah, and see 120,000 likes and 3,000 comments on this. Let's go in and read the whole thing. It started slowly at first. Some videos started showing strange view fluctuations. Our second to last video did very badly. And when they're talking about very badly for a 25 million subscriber channel, they still mean things in the millions of views. But yeah, if YouTube would do this to a 25 million subscriber channel, they'll do it to anything. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So our second to last video did very badly, but this just happened sometimes, so we didn't think that much about it. But then our last video about super predators did extremely badly. It was our worst upload since 2013. Yeah, they're an old channel. Let's look at this. Oldest video. 13. Oh, oh wow, I did not expect that to show on the hover. Okay, so yeah, so they've been doing this a long time, 13 years. Okay, let's go back to their post. But it did badly in a weird way. Almost every single metric was well above average. People clicked the video more often and watched it for longer, and the people who watched it on average loved it. So it should have been at the very least an average upload, not the worst in over a decade. So we quickly got in touch with YouTube, and they actually confirmed pretty quickly that something was going on. It turned out that YouTube's automatic AI detection tools, so this is the AI moderation that YouTube's been rolling out more and more, and I believe the CEO is the guy that's been praising it and saying that it will take over more and more of the tasks. Wrongly think that our very much human-made videos are AI slop. So it started to choke our channel. And by choke our channel, what they mean is this word, the S banning, which you can't actually say unless you're like as big as Charlie, or you do get S banned yourself just for saying it, so I'm not going to say it. Okay. But a lot of people call it throttling a channel. So a channel doesn't have any strikes or any bad messages or any restrictions that come in. The channel just suddenly receives hardly any views, and that's what a lot of people call throttling. So our contacts at YouTube were amazingly helpful and transparent with us, and hopefully the bug is fixed for now. Yeah, I've heard a lot of channels dealing with this stuff, and if you're not a maybe for a $25 million channel, maybe 25 million subscriber channel, maybe for that one it will be fixed permanently, but for other channels it might come back. So in principle, we are all for blocking AI slop from the platform. It really seems to have been bad luck. No, it's not bad luck. Let me show you a deep humor video. So deep humor is this channel. So around 250,000 subscribers here. And this channel has been covering a lot of the struggle between YouTube and AI and all the other bad things YouTube has been doing. And YouTube has been on a tear against animation channels. So CGI animation and hand-drawn animation and all other types of computer animation that aren't CGI. Everything that's not AI animation is also been getting, and this 2 days old, no, not just 2 days old. It's been happening for a while, and I believe one of these two channels that he covered got their monetization back, but it can be hard to do. It can be hard to do. Let me show you, Rev says Dezu. Rev has a recent one. Yeah, this one right here.
All right, guys, I want to take some time and talk.
Okay, and I think it was around, where was it? Around here where it's talking about, yeah, I think it was around here. Let's see. Yeah, because it's really hard to get your monetization back. You basically have to be giant, or you have to make a giant stink on Twitter, and now they've got like bots and stuff. Let's see what Rev says. I see if I figured out where it was in this.
Look at the brutality here. 10,000 views, 0 likes. 10,000 people scrolled past this reply, and not a single one chose to like it. Not one person agreed. This isn't Reddit, homeboy. Okay, nobody is supporting this wackadoo speech over here and your delusions. And of course, they have 7 slew of edits. Brother, talking about in the first place. Just
was it earlier?
As one is created for propaganda, pure propaganda, who is regarded enough to believe someone that lies for of the other books she was going him mauled into obscurity, which is based.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure where it is in that video there. Actually, let me pause it and try to find it real quick so I don't waste your time. Okay, so instead of wasting your time, I paused it and I found it now. It's right at this timestamp. This timestamped link will be in the description. Let's go.
And she replies, tagging Team YouTube, saying, please look into this. She is commentating on a video that is still public yet only her video was removed. This is blatantly unfair. Reply with a person, not with AI. And I also talked about this in the previous video. The worst thing you have to do as a YouTuber, I've had to do it myself many times, when you have something unfair happen to your account, you can't actually go to YouTube or anyone who represents them directly and work it out.
I guess you can go directly to YouTube if you have 25 million subscribers. You can, but not even if you're as big as Rev says Dezu at 750,000, you can't directly go to YouTube. I mean, you can try, but you'll get a bot.
On the platform where it's occurring. Instead, you have to go hat in hand over to Twitter and then tag Team YouTube and try to desperately get them to respond. And even in this process, you deal with layers of bots. And eventually, if you're lucky and you've raised enough outrage, you get into contact with a real person and then they fix it. And I'm surprised this hasn't been fixed. I mean, her posts sharing this stuff have gotten a ton of attention, including from content creators like Shu. But the problem...
Yep, so this is Shu on Head, very big YouTuber, trying to defend Smug Alana from, I think it was a 7-day ban and maybe some other stuff. Okay, so that's enough context there. Let's go back to, I can't remember how to pronounce it anymore. We'll just call him Kurzy. Okay, no, I'm not even going to try. Okay, I forgot how to pronounce it again. Okay, let me see. How do we pronounce it? Come on.
Those from people like Kurzgesagt,
Kurzgesagt. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so this channel says, so we quickly got in touch with YouTube and they actually confirmed pretty quickly that something was going on. It turned out that YouTube's automatic AI detection tools wrongly think that our very much human-made videos are AI slop. So it started to choke our channel. Our contacts at YouTube were amazingly helpful and transparent with us, and hopefully the bug is fixed for now. In principle, we are all for blocking AI slop from the platform. It really seems to have been bad luck. Since we really love this video, we have taken it offline. We're updating and changing it a bit. Yeah, so even they're scared to have the original video up. That is really chilling. To make it worth watching a second time, we'll re-upload it in a few weeks, and hopefully this time the anti-AI tool will feel okay about it. If you have watched it before, it would help us a lot if you watch it a second time and all the way to the end for an algorithm boost. We'll keep you posted. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna look at a little bit of the penguins. Oh, stop doing that. The Penguin Zero Moist Critical Charlie. The YouTube shadow banning situation is crazy here. I'm just gonna look at probably maybe the first minute or so, which is and I'll also have the links in the description, is a reaction to this video here. So let's look at just a tiny bit of this one.
I was wondering why I kept hearing about YouTube shadow bans over the last couple of days, and today I finally tracked down the genesis of where that was coming from with the questions in stream. It's because a massive channel, whom I'm sure you're all familiar with, had a community post where they talked about their channel actually being shadow banned because YouTube's system mistakenly identified them as AI slop.
I wanted to talk about the recent community post that the Kurzgesagt channel, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't think anyone does, put up.
Yep, I also can't pronounce
Oh, no one else can pronounce it. No one else can pronounce it. I feel a lot better now.
the name consistently, and even when I do think that I'm getting in the flow state, hitting the YouTube channel name correctly, I'm sure I'm probably wrong. But this is a channel I'm very confident most people have heard of. Their videos are massive. They've been huge for an extremely long time, posting educational content with animations with it. And recently, they found out.
Yeah, educational content is also something that YouTube has been cracking down on. So we're about a minute in, but I did want to show you something about why I think that Kurzgesagt has been hit with the YouTube AI slop detection. It's because they're detecting anything that looks like AI slop is AI slop. And let me show you, actually, let's not go in that window. Let's go here. Okay, so we'll go Monkey Explains. Yeah, so you probably heard of the Monkey Explains channel. Very large channel. Look at this, nearly 250,000 subscribers. And they've got a lot of these helpful educational animations. So hand-drawn. Yeah, hand-drawn. And the thing is that Monkey Explains is one of the channels that's been the target of the particular type of AI slop that I'm just going to call plagiarism slop, where they take an established channel with an established style, the AI sloppers do, and then they pour the scripts for the video episodes into an AI and a large language model to rewrite them just enough that it doesn't count as plagiarism, or at least it doesn't trip plagiarism centers, detectors. And then they use AI animation to imitate the animation style, but once again make them just different enough that they don't trip the sensors. And then they make basically a plagiarism channel that's like it's not plagiarism. So there's a lot of people that do that with channels like Monkey Explains, and there's another one. Let's see, what is it? Infographics. Yeah, there's another one. Infographics. And the infographic show, like this one that has that style of animation. And look, they've got 15 million subscribers, so a giant channel. And see, they've also got the educational science, stuff going on. Some of them have economics and so on. But yeah, look at this. And this is not AI. This is well, it's computer animation, but it's not AI. So when you're in a AI community like I am, so I'm in the Skybrowse community, and I react to a lot of Skybrowse videos, and made by the Skybrowse community. And what happens is when people in the community are looking for instructional videos on YouTube, like how do I make these AI videos? How do I make these? And the Skybrowse community is focused on non-slop AI, where you use the AI like you're a director, and the AI is a studio of animators working underneath you. And some people do like 80 hours of editing for one like 2-minute music video. So that's the kind of thing that goes on. So that is non-slop AI. And so a lot of these people in this community are looking for instructional videos on YouTube about how to do AI videos. And the most common type of instructional video on YouTube for a long time, I think they've been kicking a lot of these off the platform now, so they're harder to find, or the YouTube algorithm at least isn't recommending them as often. But the most common one to find was the one that said how to take a channel like the Infographics Show or Monkey Explains or Kurzgesagt, and pour it into basically a plagiarism algorithm that is technically not plagiarism, and produce a ton of stuff that looks just like that. So that's probably one of the reasons why Kurzgesagt got detected. And as long as people do that and the algorithm is trying to detect it, they're going to get detected over and over again. But it's also like the stuff that I was showing you about Deep Humor. They're targeting animation channels. They're targeting React content. They're targeting VTubers. They're targeting educational content, especially anything that has to do with medical stuff or economics. They really are super, super shy about anything that might look even slightly like medical advice or financial advice. Even if you're just doing stuff like, talking about tuberculosis in the 19th century or something like that, which is obviously not medical advice. That's doing documentary type content. But yeah, YouTube is really changing how they're doing their stuff. And if they will hit Kurzgesagt, they will hit anyone. Yeah, they will hit anyone. Yeah, look at this. They will hit anyone. Okay, so I spent a lot longer on this than I expected to, but it is an important topic about how YouTube is changing, and anyone can get hit by the AI throttling. Yeah, the anti-AI throttling and the wrong AI detection. And what it really is. Oh, what is that? What are you doing? What it really is this word here, which I'm just going to call S-banning, but you can't actually say on YouTube or they do it to you. Okay, so that was a reaction.